Greetings. Welcome to the Deep Fried Podcast.
Yeah, if you're coming here for absolute accuracy, you're in the wrong podcast.
Oh no, we're 100% truthful all the time. That way I could just myself. Eat grass like everybody else. Welcome to the Deep Fried Podcast. Took it to Flavor Town, if you will.
You need me dirty. I had no idea.
Oh, it's going in, buddy. My question was, who the is Juliet?
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Deep Fried Podcast.
Welcome to the Deep Fried Podcast, the only podcast that supports the uprising of the grilled cheese regime. This is Squashua.
Oh, hell, the cheesy lord, grilled cheese. And this is Blaiq.
I was like, and who are you? Oh, this...
Our loyal listeners should know by now.
We say today. Today, we're going to talk about war. Because war never changes.
Really? Some of us get dirty so the rest of the world gets to stay clean.
That's right. So, we are going to play a little game. I'm going to hit Blaiq with some knowledge, or hit him with some
knowledge.
Interesting war things, and he's going to answer questions. And we put a little wager on it. And we'll go ahead and put it up front. Go ahead and put it at the beginning of the podcast so everybody's aware of what's going on. So we put a little wager on it. Whichever one of us loses. So if Blaiq can get at least half, so out of 20 points, there's 10 questions, and there's like 2 parts to each question. So if you can get, like, I'll give you credit for each part if you can get each part. So out of 20, you just need to get 10.
So if I studied the notes, should I know the answers to the test, or is this one of those tests?
If you studied the notes, you will know the answers to the test.
Okay.
It is not.
Well,
it's not like random ass knowledge this time, because we're putting a wager on it. So I was like, I figured I'd make it pretty fair. And like,
I didn't.
I even thought about giving you I even thought about giving you 2 guesses for each one, but instead of doing 2 guesses, that's why I did. Like, you can get one. Like, you can get
all right.
2 points per answer.
I don't want to make it too hard for me.
It shouldn't be. Hopefully not. And if I feel like you're way too far behind, I can give you some like redemption questions or something. We'll try to make it fair as possible.
All right.
But anyway, whichever one of us loses the wager, so if you get at least half, you win, and I lose. So whichever one of us loses the wager is gonna purchase a T-shirt. Well, really, should it be a T-shirt or like any of the clothing items?
Just do a T-shirt. Make it simple.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, make it simple. So we are going to purchase the T-shirt from teespring.com/TDF podcast. So we're going to purchase it and gift it to one of our listeners. But Squashua, how do I get the T-shirt? Well, I'm fucking happy you asked. So this is how you do it. Go to our TikTok at TDF podcast. Find this TikTok, because this exact audio and video is going to be on the TikTok.
Yes.
Like it. Follow the page and So follow the page, like this TikTok, and comment on it.
Comment.
I don't care what you say. You could literally say, "I want a free T-shirt." I don't care what you say.
You can say
"Doodoo
stinky poo poo" and
"Doodoo stinky
poo."
Doodoo
stinky poo poo, and you're in. Doodoo stinky poo poo.
It's that easy. You could literally just say P, like just the letter P, not even like or whatever. Or
you could say potassium. You can say potassium.
I like that. So anyway, that's how you enter. We're gonna give it like 2 weeks. We'll keep talking about it, and then
we'll probably put up a post about it on
we'll
Facebook
draw a winner
also.
From those people. What?
So probably put it on Facebook too, because I mean that's where a lot of our followers see most of our stuff.
We'll put it on the Facebook page for sure.
Because we're a bunch of old people.
No, it's not though. You see, that's the thing. Our listenership
it's really not.
Is mostly
it's 23 to 27 male or
to 27. Yeah, I
male
think
and
so.
female. I think.
But it's mostly 23 to 27-year-olds, so it's like...
And 1% of our listeners are from Ireland. I don't know who it is.
Hey,
if you're the Irish person who's listening to us, put "I'm the Irish person" in the comment section. On the TikTok. Yeah. So I know they have TikTok over there because I see Irish TikToks. So every once in a while, I mean, it gets that and Scottish. Like every once in a while, I'm like, okay, how did I end up over here? But
right, yeah, you end up on Irish Talk. Yeah, I guess this week it's okay that we talk about TikTok since we're blasting ours. So anyway, go to our TikTok, which is at TDF Podcast. And then, hell, while you're at it, go look at the shirt and see if you even want it. It's teespring.com/TDF Podcast. Super simple.
We got t-shirts,
Teespring
hoodies,
is
coffee mugs.
T-double-E Spring. Like T as in t-shirt. Go ahead. What?
Oh, just saying, we got t-shirts, we got coffee mugs, we got masks. If you're trying to stay safe out here in these streets, blankets, beach towel. I was on the website. I was on the website today, and there's so much more stuff I can make now. So there may be new merch on the way. Yeah. I saw socks because now they don't have to be embroidered. It's like the way it's just sewn in. It's not like a patch anymore, so I don't have to go through special BS to do that now. I think we may be able to do hats now without having it do it on a patch. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, I was like, if I can do hats, I'd really like to do that.
If you can get hats, I'm literally buying one and I'm wearing it every episode of the podcast.
Every episode,
understand me? Do you understand me?
But
and I'll wear it like everywhere.
Also, if people just start putting in random chats, hey, the TDF podcast exposed you. That'd be nice. Just not in chats, in comment sections.
On comment sections of TikTok, the TDF podcast exposed you.
I saw that. This stuff's crazy. That stuff actually works.
Get us some views, you know what I'm saying?
If I seem a little bit darker, your boy just got back from vacay. My forehead's like 5 different colors now. So
it is.
It's like 5 different colors right now because like it's peeling right now. Like the middle, like when I was washing I was trying to just get everything, but like in the corners up here, it didn't go as well. So like I went to work and I got to work and I went I had to use the restroom and I looked in the corner and my forehead's just peeling all over. I was like, gosh dang. Yeah, and then I got my nose good this morning. Like when I was washing, everything just trying to
powdered your nose really nicely.
Yeah. But and then dude, my cheeks
messing with my ear. I don't know if you're noticing that. I have a pimple on the back of my ear.
Oh, dude, those suck.
It hurts.
Ear pimples? Hell no.
Hell no. But banana bread at work, bro. Hell yeah.
Bro, my cheeks on Friday, it looked like somebody took a magnifying glass and just burnt a spot on my cheek. Oh
my god.
It was just, I think it was probably from my glasses. I guarantee the sun was glaring on one side and just because dude, it was too perfect of a circle of how it burnt or whatever. I was like,
yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
And I was wearing my glasses all weekend. So it didn't matter if I was out in the ocean or if I was at the pool.
Did you fall asleep while you were on the beach at any point?
No.
A little dickhead kid could have come and put a magnifying glass over you. Possible.
Bro, I was in the water most of the time at the beach. I don't ever usually sit in the sand. I was like,
I feel that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so people. Okay, all right. Hey, strong opinions here on TDF Podcast. We're back at it again. Okay, if you go to the beach and you don't get in the water and you just sit on the sand, I don't like you.
Oh, okay. So people, somebody said they like my rants. I got a rant.
Oh, it was Ellie.
Ellie. It was Ellie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Blaiq rant. Pull out couches fucking suck.
Pull out couches? Okay.
Whoever created them was a trash human being. And I hope their descendants only. No, I know. I hope they had kids, and I hope their descendants have to sleep on a pull-out bed every night because those things suck. The mattresses you have to get for them.
You're also 7'40", so
No. I'm not too long for it. It was big enough for me. My problem is, okay, you fold it out. Your mattress, the only 2 types of mattresses you can have for it are the super thin spring that's basically a mat with metal just stuffed into it, or a very thin memory foam. Guess what? Both suck. Especially for people like me. Like you said, I'm big. I'm a big boy. So when I lay down, if a couple, if 2 people who were 200 pounds, not super big people, but if 2 people sleep on that, they're going to be extremely uncomfortable because when you fold it out, I was laying down and basically it's you have the bed and where the couch meets the bed, basically right here. Right. That spot is hitting my rib and it creates this, I'm sleeping almost, it's a straight line and then my ribs up and then basically it's my top part of my body and it's like a noodle or whatever.
It's kind of like when we went camping.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just weird way you have to lay. And I mean that happened whenever I went and stayed with some family a couple weeks ago in Louisiana, and then Now they at the condo because there was
so
two
really what you're
fulls, a
saying
queen,
is
and
your
then
vacation was fucking ruined because of a pull-out couch.
wasn't ruined because the last night I kept that in there and I slept on the couch. It was a big enough couch. I just laid on the regular way, slept on it perfectly fine. Now it still wasn't the most comfortable because it's a couch, but it was definitely better than sleeping on the pull-out way.
Was it more comfortable or less comfortable than our couches?
Less comfortable. Those couches are fucking comfortable.
You're damn right, bro. Our couches are like made to sleep on.
Like some of the most comfortable couches.
Everybody that like sleeps on our couches
the
is like,
pull-out
couch.
The family that was in Louisiana, I should have slept on that one the regular way because that couch was comfortable as shit too.
Yeah,
but I was like, let me try to sleep on it. But what I ended up doing one night, the cushions were big enough I could put them down, like they were long enough for my body, so I just stacked them like long ways. I slept on top the mattress, and then I slept on top of the cushions, and then the little space where normally there'd be no space for the where the couch cut part, like the bed part comes out of and everything.
Yeah,
I stuck the other two cushions, and then I stacked my pillows on top of that. So like it was basically like a super, like that was a little bit better. Still not the greatest because I couldn't move. And you know what I mean? Right. I'm like a wild sleeper. You know, me and my brother used to have the twin size beds that were right next to each other, and I woke up sideways. And he was like, "Bruh, how are you on my bed? We have our own beds, and they were spaced apart. But I was sleeping like I was like I made a bridge while I was asleep.
Hey, look, I made a bridge.
But yeah, overall vacation fine. The condo was a little weird. Just some of the rules they had there. Everybody literally broke all the rules. Like the people, like there's people there who had been staying at the condo for like 2 weeks. Like you're not supposed to put like laundry and stuff on the back porches. Can you not hear me? You good?
No, sorry. No, you're good. Sorry, my Discord just went full screen all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Like you're not supposed to put laundry and like beach towels and stuff on the back porches and like but people were hanging them out there. You're not supposed to smoke. Yeah. But this guy was giving the people a tour of the place, and he was walking around with a cigarette in his mouth.
he works in the place.
My aunt who smokes was like, he's smoking back here where we're not supposed to because there's a barbecue area and you could smoke out front by the parking lot or whatever. I was like, I don't know. It was the weirdest. Some of the rules they had though, I was like, man.
Bro, let me tell you what. Burger King has some awesome new products on their website. Apple donuts.
Apple. Never have I ever wanted an apple and a donut together. Apple fritters are trash. I'm sorry.
Hash bites. Zesty chicken tenders. And the Yum Burger. I don't know what that
Yum Burger? Of. First of all, the only time Yum and Burger King go in the sentence is Burger King is not Yum.
You know what's funny about these options? None of them are clickable, so I can't see what the fuck they are.
Oh my god!
This is the Burger King official website.
So I almost took a picture this morning, or not this morning. It was this evening. I was going down North Hills because I was looking for a place to go get lunch. And I was driving by, and the new Burger King that was built that should have never been built.
Of course not. Yeah, because
like
Burger King's trash.
Why do we need 3 of every fast food restaurant first of all on Meridian?
Was that 3?
Yes. 2, right? North Hills, 8th Street, and North Hills, 8th Street frontage.
There is one on frontage road. You're right. Yeah.
Same thing with Wendy's. Same thing with Wendy's.
3. Okay, Wendy's though, like
Wendy's is good. Wendy's is good. Yeah, but the one on 8th Street doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I kind of agree. They remodeled it recently, so
yeah. But we have like 3 McDonald's. McDonald's is a little bit more understandable because they're everywhere. I mean they're like probably one of the biggest.
Golden Arches, baby.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna complain. But plus their food is consistently like decent. So.
Sure.
But Burger King, it's consistently bad. Customer service non-existent. Back to the point of what I was saying. The Burger King was completely empty. Parking lot empty. I'm like, please fail. Please.
Awesome. So
I don't try to plot on people's failures, and I don't want anybody to fail. But that Burger King could.
I wouldn't wish failure on my worst enemy, but I wish failure on Burger King. It's been around too long.
Like there was a time when
too long.
Yeah, there was a time when Burger King was decent, but like then
time is long past.
They got into what was it, Beyond Meat or whatever. I have nothing against vegans, but But I feel like all their burgers are probably Beyond Meat or what's it called? Impossible Burgers. Yeah, the Impossible Meat. I'm pretty sure all their meats. I mean, they're serving deer ankle nuggets for $1.49. Like, I mean, nuggets. Like, it's time to close shop. Just the only thing good they have, and every restaurant could get it if they wanted it, is the little vanilla stuff or like the vanilla lemon cherry stuff you can add to your sodas. It's the only good thing they got. Yeah. Only good thing they have,
and everybody can get it. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure Wendy's has it now. So I mean, just pack it up. I'm sorry, King. Hey, it's time to go. Okay. Time to go.
It's time for the monarchy to be over.
Like,
it's just that time. I don't think I have anything to talk about this week. Okay, I could talk about this. Abby and I had a date night for the first time in 8 months.
Bro, and all that food looks fucking delicious, by the way.
Bro, okay, so
you kept sending me pictures, and I was like, I want this.
Yeah, if anyone listening to this podcast has never had hot pot, you are missing out. We went to a restaurant that had hot pot and Korean barbecue, but the Korean barbecue was like an hour and a half wait. I don't know why, but apparently it was like an hour and a half wait. And when she said that, I said, hell no. So we just did the hot pot option because there was an option for hot pot and there was an option for Korean barbecue and there was an option for both. As far as I know, both of them are all you can eat. So the hot pot is $25 a person. The Korean barbecue, I think, is $27. And if you do both, it's $30 a person. All you can eat, though. So, like, that's not bad. We did that hot pot, bro. Oh, my God. So, like, if you don't know what hot pot is, so they bring you this pot, basically, or big-ass bowl. And they set it on this warmer that's in the center of your table. And I say warmer, I don't mean it just, like, keeps it warm. That shit gets hot. The soup literally begins to boil. So it's like a broth, not really a broth. I guess it's like a soup base, basically. And you get to choose. You can have either, at least at this restaurant, you can have either one singular soup base, two of them with a divider between them, or three of them with a divider between them. So you can have 1, 2, or 3 different types. And then they say, okay, what meats do you want? And then you tell them what meats you want. And then you can tell them what, so when I say meats, there's like beef products and then pork products and then seafood. And then they have like the vegetables and then they have like the little sides, like they had rice cakes and they had like this different types of like, I almost said pasta, noodles. And so you choose what all you want. And they like almost immediately.
Sorry.
I think I heard that. I feel like I heard you do that. That was weird.
I just noticed my camera was having problems focusing on me, so
you just wiped it off. Yeah, I know. I felt like I heard you do that. I heard you wipe it off. Anyway, so we order the shit, right? I watch him walk to the computer. He begins to put it in. He's not even done putting it in yet, and they already have brought raw. Everything's raw because you put it in the boiling.
You cook it to your liking or whatever.
So, and already there's like raw beef, like they like bacon that was like wrapped up, but it was like pork belly or some shit like that. It was bacon, pretty much.
Oh yeah, so probably pork belly though. That's a big thing in a lot of Asian foods.
So like it was like certain type of beef, certain type of pork. We had scallops. We got shrimp, dude, all kind of shit. And like, so we got like the classic.
What scallops y'all were putting in whenever I was watching?
Yes,
it looked like scallops.
Abby was putting scallops in, yeah. So there was like a classic. We got a mushroom-based soup, and then we got another one that was like kind of spicy. I don't remember what it was called, but dude, it was really good.
Yeah, I'll say it looked good. What did the sake taste like? You said it tasted almost a little bit too much like wine sake for you.
It's a rice wine, like you knew, and it almost tastes like white wine, but like. I don't even know how to explain it. It just like, I don't like wine, right? So it tasted a little too much like wine for me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't dislike it, but I also didn't like it. It's like I could take it or leave it. I don't know. So I tried sake for the first time for the listeners while we were at that hot pot restaurant. And I mean, it was okay. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. Kind of neutral on it, I guess.
I was like, hopefully I get the chance to come up there. I'm probably later this year if I can. I think I got a couple more days of vacation, and that's one of the things I want to do because I know we don't have any place that does that down here. So,
right, Mississippi's kind of lacking in it when it comes to that.
Yeah, well, at least I know Meridian and So I haven't seen the Korean barbecue places.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of going to new places, went to Fuddpuckers.
Ah. How was that?
Interesting. Seems more touristy, trappy almost to me. Like the food was good. Like I got a steak. Should not have gotten a steak. It was
Probably not. Yeah.
It was a seafood place. So, but I mean, I was in the mood for like meat. I wasn't in the mood.
I don't
for
even get
shrimp.
steak from steakhouses. So like a steak from a seafood place.
What do you get from a steakhouse?
Huh?
What do you get from a steakhouse?
I mean, if I'm at a steakhouse, I get steak, but I would prefer to just cook it my damn self.
Oh yeah. Well, it depends on the place. I also like to try different steaks from like just whatever rub they have on there. It sounded good. Got it. Never again will I ever get that. I'll just get the shrimp like my mom got because I didn't want to get shrimp because shrimp is usually just. I mean, you can get good shrimp down here. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Tried gator. It tasted like chicken fried steak. It was more steaky to me. Like it didn't have the texture of chicken.
Well, not the texture. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like
the way they cooked it tastes like chicken fried steak.
Gotcha.
Like, and then they have a gator farm there. They said they have like over 100 rescue gators or whatever, and they take you like on a tour. Bro, that's some big ass gators in there. Only thing is, they serve gator on their menu, so I'm like, some of those gators are. I was like, oh shit.
Rescue was like, welcome to the menu, boy.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna name you Bob. We're gonna have Bob's Burgers next week. But I was like, oh my god! And then like they have a gift shop there too. The milkshake was delicious. Milkshake was.
Did they bring all the boys to the yard?
Yes. And the women and the children.
Hide the women and the children.
But I was surprised. The milkshake was freaking delicious. I actually took that on the road when we were headed back home because we went there the last day we were in Destin and everything. But basically we went to the gift shop, bro. The t-shirts, I was like, this is where they make their money. Everything was like super
Oh yeah.
Because we went to a couple other, it's called like Alvin's Bait Shop or something. It's another touristy type like place where you can go get like t-shirts, swim trunks. It's where I showed you those little Among Us toys and the little octopus plushies. Yeah. Like they had a bunch of other stuff too though. Like I mean they had like skateboards, like beach towel, like it was a bunch of stuff. But everything was super like affordable priced. And it wasn't like cheap though.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is how you do tourist. Like
that was like when we went to Tacky Jack's was the name of it, and like everything was like, it was their little gift shop, and it was like everything was way overpriced. Like t-shirts, like $35, like just dumb shit. And I'm like,
the one thing I will say, they had one of them Alvin bait shops or whatever they were calling it. They had one on every side of the street though. Like the one we were at, you look across the road, there was one. You go down the road, there's two, and I was like, my god! But like everything's like super affordable. So I was like, I mean, we got 2 shirts for $24. I mean, So I mean, it was big shirts too. So I was very surprised on that.
Large.
But yeah, like Fuddpuckers. I mean, the food was all right. Like it's more of an experience. You go there more for an experience than the food. I was like, they do full fried dill pickle spears. Not a huge fan of that. I would rather the slices. The full spear, it's like, that first bite you're like, oh, some crisps, but then you get to the pickle and it's just hot pickle.
Yeah,
it's like
a pickle.
It's a gooey hot. I was like.
I think I've had that before, and I think I agree with you.
My mom and
is good though is fried asparagus.
Fried asparagus, I've had that before. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of asparagus, but fried asparagus is good.
It makes your pee smell weird.
Yeah, I think I have a gene though that doesn't happen to me.
I have genes too, but it doesn't stop them. So I don't know.
It's on my 23andMe. I was reading my gene traits the other day. And it was like less likely to have the trait of asparagus making your pee smell. I was like, I didn't even realize that was like a trait you could get or not have. But somebody, okay. I thought someone was behind me.
What? Why did you think that?
We have.
Oh, you got the couch. Or have you had that couch?
No. I just got that last week, right before we left.
Gotcha. Because you were talking about it on last week's podcast, right?
We got a new one in the house, bro. I picked that thing up by myself, like just to bring it in the room. I said it was crazy. I was like that was a lot stronger than I was expecting.
You're like the Hulk, yeah. Okay.
We were driving to Fort Walton to the condo, and it was me, Papa James, Liam, Kaiser, and Cambry, my Uncle Gabe's daughter.
That's 5 people.
Yeah, we were in a truck. He has like a he has a little backseat in the truck.
Gotcha. I was like, that's a lot of people.
Well, we were driving down, and bruh, Kaiser and Liam were just yapping at each other, yapping or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And at one point I was like, "Look, I'm about to stop." It's like every time I have to tell y'all something, I'm gonna turn around because on the last trip, Liam was like, "We're driving in circles because it's like a 4-hour trip." So
yeah.
Well, the next time I was like, "Look, I'm about to go out there, take a tree, and whoop y'all." And they're like, "Are you that strong?" And then Liam and Kaiser, because Cambry was like, "There's no way he's this strong." They're like, "Yeah, he picked up a couch." And I was like, "Yeah, you know the movie The Hulk? They based that off of me, but they couldn't." And they're like, "But you wear glasses. The Hulk doesn't wear glasses." I was like, "But who does? Bruce Banner wears glasses, don't he?" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, they based him off of me."
Oh my god!
I was like, funny. But it couldn't be too close to my story, so they had to make him green. Oh, bro,
they had to make him green. That's just, you're so stupid.
Oh my god! But dude, the whole trip, I understand why our parents did stuff to us like back in the day. Now, like if you got hurt and you were whining or something like that, and your parents were, "Oh, we gotta take you to the doctor. We gotta take you to the hospital."
Right, yeah,
bro. I pulled that twice. Because Kaiser hit Liam in the eye with
you're officially an old man.
A cereal box, and I was like, and Liam was just. I was like, "Oh, yep, we got to turn around. We got to go to the hospital, bro." He took no. And then Allie scratched her leg on a door, and I was like, "Oh, we got to chop her leg off. We got to take her to the doctor." Quit that super quick. I'm like, this stuff works. Like kids are just.
That's why they do it. That's why.
Bro, they're like, I'm not going to the hospital.
The doctor? Hell no. I'd rather die.
Oh my god. Okay. Last thing from the beach. It just hit me.
I said, I don't have much to talk about. So
I was laying down on the couch. It was after like a long day. I'd been to the beach, back and forth already. Went to the pool after that. I just, I love water. So as long as I can stay in it, I'm gonna stay in it. Well, finally, I got tired.
Everything's better where it's wetter.
I got my towel dried off and everything. Took a shower. Went and sat down. At this point, I'm basically dead to the world. Like I'm ready to lay down. Yeah. Well, my sister and them, I think she went back to the beach. It was like our last day we were going to be there. So a lot of them were at the pool and at the beach. Well, Liam, he waits to go to the bathroom till the last second. Like if he says he has to pee, he has to go pee. Yeah,
right now. Yeah,
like it's that or within the next 10, 15 seconds. Like he has to go. Well, he had hopped out the pool and he was running to the house. Well, I had passed out in the house and I was watching Kaiser and Cole. Or no, I was just watching Cole.
You weren't watching anybody. You were asleep.
I'd passed out and I didn't mean to, but I was like watching TV or whatever. And I woke up like I'd only been asleep for like maybe 20, 30 seconds. Well, Cole couldn't get anywhere. I mean, he just went to the back door and was like banging on or whatever. Well, at that time, Liam opens the door and because I pop up and I run to the door and like we're meeting each other and he's dripping wet. There's just water dripping off of him. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then just more water just starts gushing. I'm like, "Are you peeing?" He's like, "Yeah." And Cole falls because he can barely stand up. He's starting to get to the point where he can walk. He falls, like he sits down. He like butt naked basically with a diaper on, and the piece coming off of Liam's shorts, and it's basically hitting. It's hitting Cole. I was like, "Liam, back up, bro." He just stands there.
Damn.
Bro, I was like, "You're peeing on Cole." So I pick him up, get him all wiped off and everything. I had to get a towel because He basically stood in the doorway and just peed. I was like, dude, you could have backed up. I was like, I ordered that you peed on the back porch out there because it was concrete.
Right.
We could have got water and washed that off or whatever. But like, oh my God, it was just funny. It was funny. Like, I wasn't mad at him or anything like that. I was like, it happens. They're kids. Honestly, I told him, I was like, you should have just went over there to a little shower thing and showered off and like peed while you did that. I mean,
yeah,
I'd rather you done that than come to the door. First of all, he was dripping wet. Like he'd have been in the water and everything. But that tripped me out though. It was an overall fun trip, but that right there, that capped off that day pretty well. Oh,
that's pretty funny. I like that.
But I was like, that's a story we'll have for him. And then like I guess at that point, Cole was like, yeah, I'm ready to go swimming now. This man just peed on me, so
right, like I need to go take a bath. That's funny.
Did you have any questions?
I have a question, and matter of fact, it's a quick one. Okay.
Okay.
So quick question: What is the sexiest name? I just accidentally muted my mic for some reason.
Sexiest name.
Yeah.
Dang. Sexiest name.
Well, there's two parts. So the sexiest name and the least sexy name.
Okay, least sexiest.
I don't like what you just said, but
you
said least sexiest. It would just be least sexy. But go ahead.
Least sexy. Whatever.
Hey, right.
Semantics.
The least sexy name. I have an answer for that.
I'll say like least sexy is probably like Helga or Olga.
I was thinking men.
For
me, it's Randall.
Randall. It's
just not like imagine being in the moment and going, "Oh, Randall," like. Sorry,
Bartholomew.
You know? Oh man.
Okay.
Yes, harder, Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Oh no!
This is quite exquisite, Bartholomew.
Oh yes, Bartholomew, please harder.
In most, because you just said like at first I was like for women or whatever, but
for men, for I mean you could go either way.
Like most,
I don't, but like
most for women, I'd say Scarlet. Now that may be a predisposed because
it's because of Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Hey, bruh. Before Black Widow, I mean,
I would have to say the sexiest female name is probably got to be Abigail.
I mean, I guess you got to go with that. And
I think for men, probably
like Alejandro or like Miguel or something like that.
Like Giovanni or like some
Ricardo. Not Giovanni. I can't. Not Giovanni. No. But you know why?
Yeah, I know. Giovanni. Yeah, something like Ricardo. Ricardo's pretty. Wait, what?
I'm just thinking about him, buffest dude in the world, but like the voice of like just like some.
Hey guys, my name's Giovanni.
Like, how are you that big, but like your voice didn't grow with you? You need to get back in the gym. Yeah, need to get back in the gym and work on that. Do some pull-ups with your throat.
I think Ricardo is pretty nice. Yeah, like Ricky Ricardo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alejandro.
All right. Well, that was
what was his name? The bellhop from Sweet Life.
I don't even know.
Ricardo Montoya.
Hold on. Full name of bellhop on Sweet Life.
Was he a bellhop?
Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that man had the longest name. That shit was hilarious back in the day. But
Disney, my name is not, and they would just like rattle it off.
Right. Disney had the slappers back in the day.
Oh, for sure. All right, let's break for an ad. Now let's deep fry the meat. God, it's so funny how quickly those ads go by.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to freaking listen to them. All right, so this is what's going to happen. You got 10 obscure wars throughout history. They are obscure, but they are wars. Okay. Your challenge is to tell me.
God, y'all. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
just like that bit you just did.
Hey,
got him.
Damn. Got my stupid ass.
Got him. Wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. So what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you the name of the war and the time period, and I'm going to have you guess the two major parties that were involved in said war. You will get
Australian Emus, 1947. Done. Boom. Roasted.
All right, I'm disconnecting. Anyway, you'll get 1 point for each correct answer. 1 point per party. You get a total of 20 points. I will keep score on my phone.
French and Indian War. Gotcha. French and Indians.
It actually was Native Americans, so don't worry. We'll put a public apology on next week's podcast about Blaiq being racist towards Native Americans again. It's the second time. God, what do you have against Native Americans? All right, so
look, I'm pretty sure, like with me being half black, actually I'm not even half black. That come to that realization.
Not even, yeah. You're mostly white.
Mostly white.
Oh, you are mostly.
That's probably why I'm so racist, huh? Like, you think that's why I'm right?
I mean, yeah. All right. So the first war is the Northern Crusades, 1147 through roughly 1290. So that's almost 100 years.
Okay. Say the years again.
1147 through about 1290. It's the Northern Crusades.
Northern Crusades. Okay. I'm gonna say like medieval England.
Okay.
And the Ottoman Empire. Like I feel like Ethiopia. I feel like that was a little bit later on though.
So instead of Ottoman Empire, it's technically
Constantinople. No, that's Istanbul. Never mind.
Yeah, that's Istanbul. I'm trying to think if that counts because it wasn't. I don't think it was the English.
Because
Scandinavia.
Oh yeah, no, Scandinavia. I mean, that's Norway, Sweden, shit.
Yeah. The kingdoms of Denmark and Sweden, the Teutonic Order, and the Livonian Brothers of the Sword, the latter two being religious military orders, invaded what is now northeast Germany in an effort to subdue the region's pagan peoples. So that's what I'm saying. Like Ottoman Empire kind of was in that area, but like when was the Ottoman Empire?
Yeah.
I can tell you.
I'll do you one more. I'll do you one better. Why was the Ottoman Empire?
Why was the Ottoman Empire? 13th century, which was in the 1200s.
Ottoman. Oh.
Hold on. Let me look at this map here. Constantinople, Budapest.
1299. 1299 is
1299.
Yeah, that's when it was founded.
Sorry.
So, no.
Sorry. Can't. So 0 points.
Damn.
0 points.
Damn. Got my dumb ass.
All right. This one, dude, this is not going to be an easy game. I'm telling you, you're going to lose.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. Right. Somebody DM me whatever the hell shirt you want. Just give me the color and size. Shit.
The War
Hopefully
of
this
Jenkins'
time...
Ear.
The what?
The War of Jenkins' Ear. 1739 to 1748.
This sounds like some damn American bullshit. No.
Okay, I can tell you where it was fought, and you need to tell me the two parties that were that it was between. The War of Jenkins' Ear was fought again in 1739 to 1748 in the Caribbean and what is now Georgia and Florida, between what two countries?
Spain and France.
You'll get 1 point for Spain. It was Spain and Great Britain.
Great Britain.
So you've got.
I would think in between those areas it'd be Spain and France because France owns so much of the freaking that area. And you said 1740 something.
1739 to 1748.
Yeah. And I don't think we had bought that yet. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to look up the Louisiana Purchase, but that was so much that we purchased during that.
This conflict was part of the larger War of the Austrian Succession, a war which involved nearly every country in Europe. Its unusual name was born from a naval incident in the West Indies. Captain Robert Jenkins' boat was boarded by Spanish forces. The Spanish captain accused the British vessel of piracy and, as a result, cut off Captain Jenkins' left ear. War of Jenkins' ear. There you go. The Quasi War, 1798 to 1800.
Quasi war. Okay, wait.
I'll give you a little bit of a hint.
Was it a war, but not a war?
I'll give you a little bit of a hint. It was after the American Revolution, hence the time period, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically strictly a naval war because it had to do with trading or the lack thereof.
The French and the British.
The French and America,
Oh.
actually. So you get another point. You got 2.
So the people who just helped us. So the people who just helped us.
So this is what happened. Although France had played a major role in helping win the American Revolution, the United States and France soon found themselves as enemies in a naval war. 2 key factors led to the Quasi-War. During this time, France was at war with Great Britain during the War of the Second Coalition, and the United States had officially declared their neutrality. Despite this, the United States still traded with Great Britain, an act that in France's eyes broke their neutrality. You know, America's pretty bad about claiming neutrality and then getting involved.
Hey, and another thing, my thing is, it's like, hey, like the literal war that just happened was like, fuck you, Great Britain. But now that we beat you, we'll trade with you.
We'll trade.
Yeah, and then like it's like we'll trade with you now. And then France is like, did we not just like get all over the hump against these motherfuckers? Like, it makes sense, man.
Right. Okay. The Third Punic War.
Third Punic. Okay.
149 BC to 146 BC. I will say I can tell you the location without really giving away the country.
Was this like in like Iran, Iraq area or whatever?
Northern Africa. 149 BC to 146 BC.
Okay. Punic. I know that word. And it's in Northern Africa. I believe like Zulu versus like Britain, because Britain was in everything.
Rome and Carthage.
Rome and Carthage. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Some of that city that's like up the road from Philadelphia.
Right. Carthage is like literally so close to Sicily. It's insane. There's like just a little bit of water separating them. Yeah, Rome and Carthage. Next.
Yeah, that makes sense because a lot of Moor, as they call them, Moors or Muslims, just call them what they are. I don't know why do they call people Muslim that were Muslim Moors? It's weird. Like a lot of them
they're Muslim, more or less.
Like a lot of Southern Spanish people and like Italian people, they have like that little tan.
Yes,
because invasions and shit.
Right. All right, I got you one from 1801 to 1805, the First Barbary War. Barbary. Barbary or Barbary.
Hey. What was his fault? Or would that give it away?
No. Modern Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya.
Okay, so I'm going to go with England because they were all up in that ish. And Morocco.
I'm going to give you Morocco because it's the Barbary states, which is Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya.
Okay.
But it was the U.S., not Britain.
First, Britain was all up in that, and then we were like, hey, let us get a little hand in there.
Hey, let me guess what I had. So you have 3 points right now, and you have five questions left.
Damn it.
So you got to do pretty well. All right, but we can get some redemption in here. We'll see.
I'm hoping like just one of these world history classes, like, or just something like, yeah, it's like maybe something will.
The Sonderbund War. Sonderbund. It's Sonderbund. Sonderbund, something like that. War.
Sonderbund.
The November 3rd through the 29th, 1847.
Can that even be considered a
26-day
war?
26-day war. Let's see.
You know what? Don't even tell me. French and German.
You sure?
I guess I was
Sure you
dead.
are? You sure?
I'm just gonna guess I'm dead wrong on that.
Okay, so my clue was gonna be that it was a civil war.
Oh, damn.
So let's try again. Neither of those answers was the correct answer. So let's try again.
Oh my god. Norway.
I will give you 2 guesses, and they will both count. But like if you get one of your questions right, it is 2 points.
All right.
And that starts now after the wrong answer of Norway.
Okay. Sunderland. Wales.
All right, one more try.
Oh fuck. That doesn't sound like it sounds English, like not English, but like in that area, like somewhere in Europe. Lithuania.
It is somewhere in Europe. Huh?
Lithuania.
Switzerland.
Fuck.
Yeah. Damn, bro! I gave you so many chances.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Listen to this. Indian and European Front, American Revolution, 1778 to 1783. Okay.
Hey, Indian
and European Front, American Revolution, 1778 to 1783.
Was this fought on American soil?
It was not fought on American soil. It was the Indian and European Front, American Revolution.
Oh.
Right? Many would think the fighting in the American Revolution would take place in America. However, it was fought as far away as Europe and India.
India, America, and England?
With 2 countries leading those fronts. Now, this is what I'm going to ask you, okay?
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll give you a point for Britain because they were involved, yes. But these 2 countries were fighting against Britain on the Indian and European fronts, while America fought Britain as well in America. So what 2 countries fought against Britain on the Indian and European fronts?
I would hope India.
Okay.
On the outer edge of India, what people would actually help? Because I mean,
try the European front. Who would have fought them in Europe?
Oh, Europe. French.
Ding, ding, ding. So
they seem
it
to be in
India.
everything.
It wasn't India. It was Spain. Spain. So besides lending aid in American lands, French and Spanish forces ran interference all around the world. France had an alliance with the anti-British kingdom of Mysore in southern India. French soldiers and ships stationed in India helped the Mysore kingdom fight the British in the simultaneously occurring Second Anglo-Mysore War. Spain used Britain's fighting in the Americas to their advantage. While Spain sent soldiers and money to help the Americans, they also saw Britain's vulnerability in Europe and decided to launch attacks to retake lands captured by the British during what war? I'll give you an extra 2 points if you can tell me what war. So, listen again. They also saw Britain's vulnerability in Europe and decided, we're talking about Spain here, decided to launch attacks to retake lands captured by the British during what war?
And what year was this war again?
So this was during the Revolution, the American Revolution, so 1778 to 1783. So it was something that a war between Spain and Britain that happened prior to the American Revolution, in which Britain took some land.
Dang, world history didn't teach me shit. It was such a broad scope because half of this shit I've never heard of. Maybe the Punic, but
technically this war was between Britain and France, kind of, but it was pretty global.
What's up? Oh, you're about to throw something at me. Okay, sorry, my sister. Yeah, I saw her phone in the.
Do something here.
My bad. I saw her phone in the corner. She was gonna throw something at me. She was gonna try to surprise me, but it distracted me anyways.
It was between the British and the French, but it also affected the Spanish Empire. But you got to give me a name of a war here. I'll give you an extra 2 points for it.
The Spanish-English War.
Just said it was between Britain and France.
Oh, my bad. The British-French War.
No, it's the 7 Years' War.
Oh, that one. Okay, damn.
Yeah, 7 Years' War. All right, moving on.
Been out of high school for a while now, so.
The Aleutian Islands campaign. You have 3 left, and you need 5 points. It's doable, Blaiq.
Doable.
It's doable. Okay. All right. Look. It's Aleutian. It's Aleutian. 1942 to 1943. Okay. It
was during World War II. So
it's the Aleutian Islands campaign. It was during World War II. It's a little known but important campaign because a major country got invaded. What I will say, the 2 countries that are involved, okay, they're both late players in World War II.
Late players.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we weren't super late, but I mean, I think we got involved until what, 1941?
Yeah, the Aleutian Islands campaign was from 42 to 43.
So, would this be America and like the Philippines maybe? Because I know we got all up in that around that time.
It was America, but America was the one being invaded, and we were invaded by Japan.
Oh. Damn, I gotta get this. I literally have to guess the rest. That's not happening.
Yes, you do. August 9th through September 2nd, 1945. The Soviet-Japanese War.
Bro, I swear to God. Russia and Japan?
My boy.
Okay.
My boy.
Okay.
Good job.
Shit, okay. You do me a
All right.
favor.
You got 8 out of 20 right now. All you need to do is get 2 more.
It's about to bullshit me. It's about to bullshit.
The Anglo-Zanzibar War, August 27th, 1896.
Anglo-Zanzibar. Okay. Anglo, that's white people. But damn, that could literally be like Anglo though. I want to say that's English, like it's like English, French, all in that little German area. Zanzibar, that sounds like Africa, like maybe Northern Africa or something like that. I'm gonna go like, damn, because that's like Anglo is so freaking. No. Is it Norway, Swedish though? My brain is running in 1,000 different directions right now. Because the Anglo
really
part.
Want to buy a shirt.
Yeah, like Anglo. I mean, Anglo could literally mean like just about. People are just like, oh, that person's white Anglo. So I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna go England or like medieval England, so they called them Anglo.
What was it? 1896. So.
Oh, 1896. Okay.
So they're not medieval.
No, not medieval. So I'll go England, like North Africa. Like I don't even know what, Nigeria or something like that.
Yeah, it's got to be a country.
Nigeria.
So Nigeria. Okay.
Or
England
Zanzibar.
is correct. England is correct, and you said Nigeria first, but it is Zanzibar. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna give you a second because you have literally 9 right now, and you need 10. It was Britain and Zanzibar. This war, I don't know if you realize what I said. August 27th, 1896. It happened in one day.
Oh.
I want you to tell me. I'm going to even give you this. It was less than an hour long. If you can tell me exactly how long the war was. Matter of fact, no, I'll give you 5 minutes plus or minus. If you can tell me within 5 minutes how long this war was, you will win.
A minute and a half.
No. It was 38 minutes long.
Oh, 38 minutes. Okay, damn.
Hell, I could have given you the plus or minus 10 and you still wouldn't.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have got it.
Hey, I think
well, you said it was less than an hour. I thought it was some stupid stuff. Like someone was like, "Let's go to war," and they were like, "Wait a second." I was like,
"Wait a second. Oh, what are we doing?" I mean, it's basically like that. 38 minutes.
Yeah. Zanzibar. Okay, I didn't even realize.
Although it lasted less than an hour, over 500 Zanzibaris were killed or wounded, most from fires raging within the palace.
Damn.
British forces suffered 1 wounded and no deaths.
What happened? Was it like we want to take over your land? And
the new Sultan of Zanzibar came to power in 1896. He wanted the country to be free from British control. One requirement by the British was for the new Sultan to seek permission for enthronement from a British consul. Bargash refused, which the British did not take lightly. They offered him a choice: leave the palace by his own free will or be removed forcefully. When the appointed time came to make his decisions, the Sultan responded by barricading himself within the palace and scrambling a defense force. 5 British military vessels were in the harbor outside the palace and opened fire once the deal had expired. 3 Zanzibari ships were sunk, shore defenses were destroyed, and a handful of defending soldiers were killed. Although the fighting lasted less than an hour, over 500 Zanzibaris were killed or wounded, most from fires within the palace. British forces suffered 1 wounded and no deaths. After surrender, Sultan Bargash was deposed and granted political asylum in German East Africa, while a new pro-British Sultan was installed.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, Britain was like, no.
You can be free if you have someone that likes us.
Once again, go to teespring.com/TDF podcast. Take a look at that t-shirt that you could win from Blaiq.
From me.
He's going to buy it for you, and he'll get it sent to your address.
Yep, and hopefully we don't have the same issue because the logo on the shirt shows it the correct way, but we did have an issue with the last one.
Yeah, they didn't cut it off or some shit.
Yeah, they cut it like.
Let us know, whoever it is that ends up getting it, please let us know if some shit is wrong with it, because we will reach out to them.
Well, I have to reach out to them again, and because they were like, it shouldn't happen again, but I was like,
yeah.
So I don't remember if they gave me a refund or not.
If there is an issue, 100% let us know. So let's review Blaiq. We are spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. We're going to be doing a full review.
Spoiler alert.
A full review of Loki, the TV show, and we're not going to withhold any information. So this is your time now. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and stop playing the podcast and then come back. Apparently, yes, dear. Almost. Why? Okay. What are you doing, bro?
Leave. Go.
Oh, he's poking you. He's telling you to leave. You know he can't see you, right? I know. Okay. All right, bye. Did you need something? I was really just about to tell you. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, every week, one of us gets interrupted.
Mm-hmm. Or both.
Life. Or both. So,
we give it to people raw and unfiltered, so.
Full, in-depth review of Loki. Go.
Okay. I'll say I'm gonna give it a 7.12. Daredevils 7.12 out of 8 Daredevils.
Dude, I'm gonna give it like a 7.23. 7.23 Zanzibaris.
The show was so good. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Side note: somebody made a Christians Against Loki Facebook group, and it's led by a dude named Wade Wilson. But it's not a pun. It's not a funny thing. Dude's name is actually Wade Wilson. I was like, how did that happen? But yeah. Besides that, I absolutely love the show. I said that again.
Yeah. Did you like the show by any chance?
I absolutely loved it. Just where it ended with.
I'm about to order a premium pullover hoodie from TDF Podcast.
Heard. Where it ended with it being the Kang variant, basically. And I'm going to be using the name Kang. I know he's not technically Kang. Kang is technically one of the variants. He is technically that guy more or less is Immortus. He's basically
he who remains.
Yeah, he's one of the most powerful variants of Kang. I mean, there's been Kangs all throughout history. Like there's some like he's going back to
Kang or Kane.
Kang, Kang.
Gotcha.
Or there's also a version you can spell it Qeng. A lot of people I know probably didn't see it, but there was the broken down Avengers building in like one of the episodes where they were in the void. They pan over and it has the Qeng Kang Enterprises or whatever. It's like he had bought the building, but it was probably like a late 31st century when they bought it or whatever. But
yeah,
that was also like a Fantastic Four. Not also because Nathaniel Richards is a not long lost, but just
he's a descendant.
Yeah, very distant descendant of Reed Richards, who was also super genius
Mr. Fantastic.
So, which is crazy. Those are some super powerful people. But I wasn't expecting him to go there because everybody was like, "Oh, yeah, it's going to be King." I was like, "This is going to be another Mephisto," like
right.
And then also Jonathan Majors, which
basically.
I guess technically he was right when they asked, because people were like, "Are you going to be playing Kang at the end of the Loki show?" And he's like, "I haven't been signed on to play Kang, but I guess we should have known he was signed on to play Immortus or He Who Remains."
Right.
I mean, he didn't lie, but yeah, I was like, that was very interesting. And dude, I loved his take on it, dude. Like the quirky, like. That he's been like so like out of actual humanity for so long, like just the way he and Sylvie 100%. Like I know she had a bad childhood, but come
on.
I'll say, yeah, like he said in the show, he's like, grow up. Like I mean, literally, she was talking about how he plays with people's lives. I'm like, but she literally did the same thing with her enchantments. She took over people's lives and stuff like that. I mean, I would have liked her to have enchanted old dude before he left, like just to give him his memory so he would know if he ever got to ride a jet ski. Pisses me off we didn't get him on a jet ski.
Yeah, that's true.
But so
dude, Owen Wilson, my guy.
Yeah.
He kind of made that show. For the most part.
Yeah. That I'll say
at the beginning.
And all the people who, when they had to pretend to be Loki and stuff like that, I really like the performances of each and every Loki variant, and also the Superior Loki, Alligator Loki, which I have a feeling they're going to retcon that into a crocodile because Croaky does sound better than Alligator Loki, because the plushie plus the what's it called?
But is it an alligator or is it
It's an alligator.
Crocodile.
It's an alligator.
It is.
But they've like all the plushies and what are they called? The pop what are they called? It's those collectible bobblehead things.
Yeah. The Bingo Pop or whatever.
Funko Pop. Yeah, they made it into a crocodile.
It's an alligator for sure.
But yeah, it's an alligator. So, but I just like how he was like, he's like, they're like, you don't remember him? You don't remember taking him to the TV? He's like, we've done a lot of Lokis. He's like, I mean, he's green, but
right.
He's like, and he's got the hat, but he's like, or he could be lying, and that'd make him even more of a Loki. It's always the game, and I gotta respect that. I was like, and they never let him say "wow" in the whole show. We didn't get a
never. Wow.
But that was like one of the first words Kang actually said. He's like,
Really?
"Wow, 2 of you guys, amazing." I was like, "They give him it?"
Right.
It's on purpose.
But he's not Kang. He's not Kang.
Crazy thing is, they're not bringing the same director back for season 2, so I'm very interested in where they're going to go with the next direction. Yeah, that was a lot of people didn't realize that it had already been picked up for season 2 like last year, because it actually finished filming before any of the other shows. It was actually supposed to come out before WandaVision, and I want to say I want to say it was supposed to be Falcon and Winter Soldier,
sure if it would have made
Loki,
sense
and then WandaVision
to have come out in that order.
Oh, dude! If you play the finale of Loki and the finale, you saw it, yeah, dude.
Yeah. How they line up?
Yes, and it makes sense because she's a Nexus being and she's getting her chaos powers at that time. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, I mean, they've been in the game now 10 plus years doing this now, so
they definitely know what they're doing.
Like I can only see more of the interconnectedness. And dude, we got to get a Doctor Strange 2 trailer soon, and Spider-Man. Right. I mean, we got those 2 movies, and Eternals. Eternals is coming out. I'm really interested in how Eternals is going to end up, because I mean, those are some super powerful beings who've been on the planet since the beginning of time, since the beginning of the universe.
Wasn't Thanos an Eternal?
He's an Eternal deviant.
Yeah, okay.
He's like a half and half kind of type. He's an Eternal with a deviant gene.
For some reason, I thought you said he was a Titan. I don't know why I thought you said that.
Technically, yes. I mean, he is from Titan. Like, he is a Titan, but
yeah,
it's like I'm a Meridianite, but but so that's definitely
right.
Yeah.
But he is an Eternal deviant.
But yeah, back to Loki. Just the way they set up everything and the way it ended. Like, also, like, she played with Loki's life too, Sylvie. Like, played with his emotions, kissing him and then shooting him into a thing. And like, one of his things was he was going to end up alone, and that's exactly what ends up happening. She shoots him through the thing, ends up alone.
He's still alone.
Then he meets up with the other 2 variants that end up being not ends up with Mobius and B-15, and it's not the ones.
Yeah, well, they're in the multiverse now. Yeah, so
and the thing is, I want to know where the TVA is. If I want to, I guarantee it's in the quantum realm. It's got to be in the quantum realm, because the quantum realm can be affected by time, and it has to be. Yeah, it's affected differently. So there's got to be multiple.
And what did they use to time travel in Endgame? They used the quantum realm.
Quantum realm. Yep. So,
and the TVA time travels constantly, so it would only make
and
sense.
I feel like their little temp pads just do what the van did and what those do, just on a slightly easier thing for them just to walk through and walk out. Yeah, so, I mean, they did have a literal genius, Nathaniel Richards, helping them make the technology. So I do wonder why he chose like the old like 50s style though. For you'd think they'd want it to be some type of futuristic, but I guess they kept it true to like more of the comics, because that's around the time those comics were in the run and stuff like that. So
that's fair.
One of the keyboards that lady was typing on, it was a mechanical keyboard you can get on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, huh, that's a keycap set. That I was like, I've seen it several times, because they panned over her typing. I was like, hey, I've seen that before. So you can get that on Amazon for like $20. Or the keycap set.
But, retro combat keyboard. Not the actual keyboard. Holy crap. $220, but
maybe another one. It was like keycap. It's like, it looks like my keyboard. Like she was using
keycaps. Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah,
I see now.
Yeah, I was like, it was interesting. But and then Ravonna, her little reveal where she ended up being a principal. I'm wondering if they're gonna have the variant where she's like a princess or whatever, and like Kang's in love with her.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna bring that into play. I really thought they were gonna do. Well, I get the God of Stories. I guess they kind of were gonna do that, but Sylvie ended up was like, no, I'm just gonna kill you. Because he was basically going to give them reign of controlling the sacred timeline or whatever. So And I almost wonder if the Ancient One knew about the multiverse. Like, I kind of feel like she did, just because, like, you know,
she kind of clues them in on it.
Because, like, I know she talked about it with Doctor Strange when she first met him,
and
or
she
whatever.
Talked about it with Hulk.
Yeah, she talked about it with Hulk. Talking about she took the stone away. There, it's sort of time out. But my thing is, like, if she knew about it, why would she even worry about telling him? Because she would know that there's people that'll stop it. I guess she didn't want to give that away. Just maybe also not, yeah. Loki probably wasn't written just then. So
yeah.
All
right, well, let's end the podcast real quick. Well, we got a review of Loki going. We think it was great.
Amazing show. Go watch it. I mean, I feel like we didn't give too much. I guess we didn't give too much away. So
we gave like the ending away, but yeah. If you did stick around, still watch it because there's still things that you might be surprised by because you don't know who Sylvie is. We didn't really dive into that. If you haven't watched Thor Ragnarok, watch that first.
Yes.
Before you watch Loki.
Well, Thor, I mean, basically, kind of Thor Ragnarok and Endgame.
And Endgame, because you got to realize where he came from, where this Loki came from. So, but okay, that'll do it for us. Hit us up on all social media platforms at TDF Podcast. Be sure to hit us up on TikTok specifically at TDF Podcast.
Yeah. And we should have a couple clips coming up. So
we made
it a little bit easier, so I know where to go.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's another reason I looked behind me because I thought you might have messaged me. Oh no, because I saw your name, I was like. That's what I was like,
someone's behind you. No. All right. That'll be it. Bye.
Peace.